Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not digitally pictured on your screen, is Everton producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with Welcome to Mario's Neighborhood, the Pittsburgh Penguins 1989-90 season. Starting strong. Jeff, in our last episode, you led us to a surprising Stanley Cup champion, as we can see at the top of the screen here.
2 years ahead of the plan.
Yep. And so we went in and we had a draft where we took. I honestly don't even remember who we took. And let's go check.
We were drafting pretty low. It was Stu Barnes, who you just signed.
Oh, yes, right. 18th, 19th overall, we took Stu Barnes. But we were considered having a very good draft. We have signed a number of players.
It's amazing how well you can draft when you know how the guys will turn out.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've set up some development over the summer, probably much to Jeff's chagrin, as I was randomly throwing guys in as we check trading programs right now, September 1st. Hello. Thanks for coming out, Karina.
The one I would maybe throw a little
right now
training on is... Yeah, go ahead.
We have Adam Oates just about to finish. He's got some passing going up. Olofsson... defensive read. Recky's going up in shooting accuracy. Mellenby in offensive read. Mario and just getting open. Hextall's getting better at rebound. Damphus on shooting accuracy. And Bodger at defensive read.
Okay, and a couple of those are about to finish, so you can probably sneak in some more as they get done.
Yeah.
And the regular training, can you just give Fogarty a little attention? Particularly the offensive stuff.
John?
No, he's busy doing other things. Brian.
I'm trying to find him right there. Okay.
Maybe mental.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Kind of a weak area for him. We actually drafted him, and he's been playing as a free agent in the, I think, IHL or AHL for a couple of years.
Okay. Did we not? Okay, did that not work? Can I not? Oh, because I put it on mental because I'm foolish and didn't hit the right thing. Meant to do that. Okay, that drops us down to 9 for defensive. That's probably okay.
Yeah.
We got everything else there. So we'll try and give him a little bit of boost then. Our team's sitting fairly large here for the moment. And again, just take a quick look at the depth chart. We did, in fact, sign Stu Barnes. I'm just going to send him oh, no, sorry, he is down. We also signed Jamie Leach, who I'm going to send down to Muskegon. Part of the reason was frankly, we hurt Muskegon pretty bad in their playoff run. And I felt bad.
All we did was take away, we called up Greg Hawgood, and their team, who was 50-something, like first in the IHL by 30 points, wound up going out in the first round. So that's not all on us.
It's not all, but it definitely didn't help anything. I'll send him down as well. We have 8 defensemen. That's okay. We got way too many left wingers right now. I feel like we should probably be looking to move one of our left wingers.
I mean, some of these guys may wind up going in the waiver draft.
Yeah, I'm just going to actually shop Phil Bork right now. You okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
And we bring in Bruce Cassidy, that's what we need. Warren Young. A lot of older guys.
Guys who are not that old but are washed up.
Probably should have shopped No, I should have shopped him for a pick, and that might have been better. So I'll shop him one more time. This time switching to only picks. And we got some 6th-round offers. Would we take a 5th rounder from Detroit?
Yeah, that's if nobody else offered a 5th. Take the Wings.
Hartford, 5th. Montreal offers a 5th.
Montreal was bad last year, if I remember right, so that might be the one to take.
And Quebec offered a fifth. St. Louis.
Uh,
Vancouver sixth. Washington was better than us, and they had a fifth too. So we don't. Yeah.
yeah, so far it looks like the lowest finishing one last year was Montreal.
All right, we'll send Phil Bork to Montreal for a fifth round pick. And that clears up a little bit of space. Although our fans will probably be upset as I look at that. Nope. Okay. Well, okay.
Don't think he was too popular.
Oh, that's all right. Smelly Wrestling Geek says.
Uh, Oilers overpaid for Dickinson. Talking about today's trades, he's asking if you're not in the same. We're streaming in a couple of different places. But yeah, Oilers overpaid for Dickinson. Flames got a pretty good return for Uyghur. Canucks did okay for Myers, but the thing that's worrying me right now is the picks, like particularly the early round ones that are getting moved, seem to be kind of undervalued. So are the scouts, are a lot of teams looking at this draft and saying it's not that great, which is a very bad thing for Vancouver if it is, because we're loaded up on picks for this year.
Well, Calgary's loaded up on picks for this year.
Yeah, well, we both are. I mean, but everything, I'm starting to wonder if this draft is going to be thin once you get past the top two or maybe three, not rounds, like top three or over, two or three overall. McKenna, Stenberg, the guy in Sweden, maybe Verhoff and at UND.
Carson Carroll is going to be a pretty good middle round guy somewhere, or not middle round, middle first.
Middle. Yeah, and somebody who's had Tynan Lawrence at Boston University. So somebody put him as their number one a couple of months ago, I think it was, and that was probably nuts because the guy hasn't had much of a season. But yeah, I'm doubtful about what happens after the first round and where the picks the Canucks have are sort of late first round, early second round.
Adam Oates finished. Do you want to throw somebody? Actually, maybe I'm just going to throw. Who do you want to throw in?
Training program? Yeah.
Put Oates back in to try and squeeze some more out of him.
What about John Cullen?
3 stars
Get
already.
More.
Good.
And Oates is it? No, you might be right. I think maybe Oates.
All right, I'm going to put just Oates on offense and see if we can continue to get him. He's shown as blue, so yeah. All right, we still have a little bit of time. Uyghur moving again. That was a question from Karina. If I'm saying that name right, hopefully I am. As a massive Flames fan, I'm not shocked that he moved. I'm a little bit both surprised and both by how many picks it was, but also the fact it was only seconds.
There's 3 of them. I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the Canucks getting a second and a fourth for a guy who's 36 years old. It just sucks. As the paper in Vancouver had a nice article about Myers today about how much he loved playing for the Canucks, and I mean, he played junior here in Kelowna and still lives here in the off season.
Yeah, well, he
wanted to go to shot at the cup.
He wanted to go to Dallas, apparently, which is again that's where he was born. So he was born in Texas,
Houston.
Well, that's still in Texas, Jeff.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Unless it's washed into the sea.
All right. Well, we have again. Our preseason has started here. Just looking again quickly at our training. Anyone? Do we have to really get in? Which is that not gonna move? Okay, there we go. No, everyone should easily hit their stuff right now. multiple guys finishing here very quickly. Okay. So not really worried too much about anything. We actually already have 20 players dressed, which... Should I just have them make the lines like that? Well, actually, let's get...
It's preseason. You want to shuffle a few guys in, I guess?
All right, take Lemieux out. In a check-in. Bodger out. Marchment can come in. Suter out. Fogarty in.
Carrying a lot of defensemen.
Well, I can just send... I'll play this game, then we'll send some guys down. I mean, Mark Howe, we can put him back up on forward, you know.
Hoggett can play wing, too. We got a couple of guys like that. So can Sorley, come to think of it.
All right, so we'll just have assistant create lines here. Okay, we need to change Marchment and Inachek's role. Marchment, who...
I'm wondering if you maybe need to make a deal before for the preseason ends, because I think you're potentially going to lose somebody decent on the in the waiver draft.
What are you thinking?
Package a couple of forwards for, or maybe. Well, I mean, the thing we're still looking for is number one defenseman, but.
Okay, well let's play the first game here, and then we'll get that figured out. Inachek as a setup man is a 12, counterattacking forwards 13. I guess counterattacking forward, back-checking forwards 12. Yeah, counterattacking. And we lose 4-3 to Hartford in our first game. All right, not bad. You know, talking about stuff, I really want to know. I really, really hope Winnipeg trades Logan Stanley, and I'm really curious to know what he ends up going for.
No, I mean, with the way stuff's going around, I'd say third rounder and maybe a mid rounder, maybe a second rounder.
I think he could push into a first rounder, but that's...
Maybe if it's right at the deadline and somebody's extremely desperate.
Winnipeg could eat part of his salary.
Yeah, true. So you've pretty much given up on the Jets making the playoffs?
I don't expect them to. I hope that they make the trades, and then let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah. You're in a little better position now, so you're not having to do a total rebuild, but...
No, that's, I think, what's... All right. Doug Wilson is available on the trade block.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, he's on the trade block. He wasn't on when I... at the start of the save.
Well, he is now.
But if he is, yeah, I mean, he's 32. He had a little bit of time left, I think, in real life. Yeah, played for the Sharks for a couple of seasons.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we got 4 years, roughly.
The only problem is, yeah, he's another, 32-year-old guy. Yeah.
Okay, who's an upcoming free agent? Oh, lots of upcoming free agents. Well, a guy we'd never get is Chris Chelios. But he would fit the bill. Jeff Brown, 23 years old, 3.5 stars.
Maybe. Is an offensive defenseman, which is good fit. Cam Neely's still in Vancouver and had he didn't have a good year last year, but coming off a 50-goal, 110-point season the year before that, so the Canucks never traded him.
Let's talk to St. Louis and just
about
see...
Brown?
No, about
Chelios.
Yeah. And just see what...
I think you're...
Left wing, right wing. Okay, well...
I think you would probably have to put Damphousse in that, and I'm still not sure they're going to go for it.
Well, I offered Wendell Clark, Kevin Stevens, a first rounder, and they won't even talk about that. So no, I don't think.
Yeah, it would need to be a first rounder from a team that's doing significantly worse.
Okay.
It'd basically have to be like a top 5 pick or so.
Sorry, just give me a second here.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, well, that's okay. So probably not. So who's somebody else who, if we look just scanning through depth charts, who might? I mean, Jeff Brown is the top of Quebec's depth chart, but you said kind of.
Yeah, Wilson, who's old. Brown is potentially a locker room thing, though.
Al Iafret is actually second on St. Louis.
Frady, another
Yeah.
potentially disruptive guy.
We're not getting Brian Leach. We're not getting Scott Stevens. Rod Langway still kicking. 32 years
Yeah, he
old.
played for a while.
I guess he got into the 90s, but not much. Was he?
I would look in the
Ray Bork. You want to try and go for Ray Bork? That's probably possible, right?
well, eventually it will be.
We tried for Phil Housley once. That didn't work very well for us.
The one we could go for, it might happen. It's not an immediate thing, but the Stars have Nicholas Lidstrom playing in the minors this year, or last year at least.
Okay.
At 18.
All right. Al McInnes.
He's only two and a half stars now, but he could play for us, and obviously 5-star potential.
Sorry, who was that again? My brain.
Lidstrom.
No. What team?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Well, he's their number 2 on their depth chart, but yeah. We can try talking to them, see what they would want. They're looking for left and right defense. Well, trading away Nick Lundstrom would be a choice for them.
I mean, we can give them a guy that's, well, McIver. That's a guy that was putting up 50-something points a year for us, roughly.
I offered
and then
Wendell
one
Clark
or two forwards.
Norm McIver, and that's still not even moving the needle.
Oh, it's the potential. It's the problem. Yeah, okay. So they forget that.
Yeah, they see him and they go, no, we think he's going to turn out well. We probably don't want to move him. Well, we could take a guy we should have drafted, which is Uwe Krupp. There's only 3-star potential, but
young Kevin Hatcher in Boston on Zarley Zalapsky, and he was just Minnesota just traded for him, so they're not going to move him. Yeah. And one you like, Teppo Newman for the Rangers.
Well, Teppo Newman is only 4 stars, so there's a chance we could actually get him, which I wanted to draft him.
He's only 21. He's had 3 good seasons already, so.
They have no real weaknesses. Okay, again, I'm going to offer Wendell Clark.
You really hate Wendell Clark, don't you?
Well, no, we're going to have to give up something that's a well-balanced offer just straight up for Wendell Clark.
What else do the Rangers have?
What are you looking for? Craig Simpson?
James I would say, what if you could get a first rounder out of them in addition to that, and package a couple of like a forward and a defenseman?
They got Rob Brendamore if we wanted to try and. You want me to try?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Well, no, we can go after their first rounder. If we say Teppo in a first for Wendell Clark and.
Say McIver.
I just had him and now I lost him. McIver. Sort by position because he's on defense. There he is. Hardly likely they'll accept this offer.
And yeah, you're still gonna and throw in maybe Randy Burridge. Is that enough?
Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think they'll accept this offer. Well, what if we threw in like Montreal's fifth we got? I think that's a well
No,
balanced offer.
that's.
Well balanced.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. New York has 50 players under contract. Okay. Who do the Rangers not want? Oh, they got Joe Sakic. I forgot about that. Okay. Randy Gregg's on the trade block. They still need somebody else. All right. Craig Millen, 25 years old. Does that be him? I think. Corey Millen.
Corey Millen, yeah.
All right. We'll offer them that trade then. We'll see what happens.
I think you might have to give him a little bit more, but you might be close.
Well, we'll do what we can. 5-2 win over Minnesota in the preseason. And actually, I will look here at the training for the moment. I'll advance one day, rather. And then look at the training. And Norman Rochefort has been injured, because of course he has. Okay. Sorry. Day to day, so not bad. Hextall and Olsen go up. Very nice. Hartford and Detroit make a deal. Sean Podine for Greg Malone. I always get that name wrong. Always messes with me.
You got it right, but are you saying Sean?
No, I got Sean right. Yeah, but I mean, I have to look at it and it breaks my brain for a moment.
Sean.
Okay. Olsen comes out. Rochefort comes out. We'll put in Benning and Hogg. Actually, I'm going to just send Benning down. We're not going to play him anyways.
Yeah, I think you might go and draft.
That's fine. All right, looking. Yeah, right. Training programs. Okay. Lemieux's still not quite done. Oates is about halfway there. Ooh, Hextall does not look like he'll make that. That's a lot of red. Unless we play him every game. Maybe you will. Do we risk it for the biscuit?
Yeah, I would start giving him some starts.
Well, I did give him the last start, but okay, we'll give Hextall. Yeah. Damphus is still going. Klima, try and get him one.
Yeah, maybe.
He's at about 50%, so we should be able to get it. And one more. Yeah, Courtnall?
Keep him in. Sure.
Or you want to do Kevin Stevens? We can put Kevin. Oh, we were trying to create. Was Kevin Stevens in that trade? I don't remember. I think Kevin Stevens. No.
No, he wasn't.
No. All right, let's put Kevin Stevens and put him on offense. Okay, so we need Stevens and Klima in for sure. And Hextall. Stevens is in. Klima's in, and Hextall's in too. Okay, so we're all good. Although it keeps trying to put Ken Reggett as a starter again, actually. So
yeah, gonna have to watch that.
Made the adjustment. Yeah, we're all at 100% here. And I forgot to switch the defensive pairings. Kind of important we have some guys there. All right, there we go. And I forgot.
Hextall as a starter?
Yeah, I did already. And 8-0 win over the Islanders. So the question is, we've had Mario and Bubble Wrap. Do we even give him a preseason game?
Sure. What are the chances he gets hurt?
Knowing how our luck's gone, pretty high, Jeff.
True. Why don't you just lock Hextall as the number one there so that doesn't change it?
It's ooh. Detroit trades a first round pick for Gilbert Perreault at 38 years old.
Wow, that's optimistic. I think this is a year after he played 20 games to get his new pension and retired.
Okay, it's close to being all right. I wonder if we just throw in another late pick if they'll do that.
Mid rounder,
Well, I know
like a
we
sixth maybe.
well we threw, I threw it. I tried to throw both fives, so we'll offer both
Okay, yeah,
fives
that'll
and
work. Yeah,
see what happens.
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna give Mario a game here. So who needs to come out? Recky's at 99%, so we'll just take him out and replace him with Mario. So Mario comes in on the wing on the first line. See how that goes. And we're leaving Hextall in for the back-to-back. 6-1 win over Vancouver.
Not that much of an accomplishment. Canucks have Glenn Healy and Cole.
All right. Just taking a quick peek now again to see how the... Oh, Rangers say no way again. All right, so we got to change the fifth to a fourth. We'll keep Montreal's, trade our pick. Why can I not click on that? That's weird. That makes no sense. Do we not?
I'll let you take the fourth rounder.
It won't let me grab the fourth rounder. I can grab the third, I can grab the fifth, but I can't grab the fourth rounder.
Did you have it in there and you took it out, or?
No, because I had the fifth rounder, two fifth rounders in. Why would... Do we have a fourth rounder this year?
Yeah, it wouldn't show up there if you didn't. And I just looked in the save at the start of this, and I can add it. I'm not sure why it's doing that.
If I take both fifths out, can I grab it? No, I cannot. Okay.
Try the fourth rounder from 91.
And we'll add our fifth rounder back in. It says they will probably accept this offer. All right, let's find out. And we'll leave Hextall in. Actually, I was going to check and I forgot. That's fine. Play this game out, and it is a 4-2 win by Detroit. Okay.
Under the new coach, Mike Keenan.
Off-season training uppies. Scott Melby goes up in his offensive reads. So
how's the training programs looking?
What's his? Oh, Kevin Stevens is not looking good. Was he in the game? I thought he was. Everyone else looks probable. Stevens is about 50-50 shot.
I'll keep playing him.
He was in the lineup, right? Kevin Stevens. Yeah, he's in the lineup. Clark is injured, so we're going to take Mario Lemieux out, replace him with Recchi, take Clark out, replace him with Lemieux. Torn fingernail. Okay. And we'll leave Hextall in to beat up things. 7-4 win over Quebec. Lemieux has 5 goals.
Jeez. Okay, you proved your point, Mario. You can get a rest now.
Okay. He almost had 5 straight. So Mario on a line. The second line with Oates and Loney apparently was a pretty good line. All right. Okay. Hoggood's got to come out and get replaced with Olofsson. Everyone else is looking okay. Training camp development report. All right, Darren Shannon has a nice move. Oh, there's a big up from Vesa
Vidakovsky.
Vidakovsky.
Yep. High first round, or well, not a high first round pick in real life, but first rounder, and didn't really work out for the Flames.
Oliver Keller, nice. Francis Lemieux. Per Gustafsson. Big up, too. Nice. Oh, some nice ups for some of those guys. Tommy Salo. Okay, a little bit up. Ernie Sundin, Mike Bates, Keith Carney, Brett Hedican. Scott Legrand gets a big bump. Okay, huge bumps from some of these guys. Kevin Cheveldayoff gets to 1 star. Wow, that might be the biggest one I've seen in a long time. Terry Hollinger.
Yeah, seen better.
And Kevin Foster's gone down. All right. And we advance. Stu Barnes gets better at fighting, just as everyone expected. Kevin Stevens is not looking good.
Yeah, keep trying to keep playing them. That's all you can do.
Move him up to the first line. Move Lonnie up to the first line too. And 5-3 victory over Hartford. And Norma Kyver just got hurt. 2 weeks, mild hamstring.
Really good preseason too.
All right, not the end of the world. And we should actually, we haven't given Mark Howe a preseason game yet, so. I don't even know how many preseason games we have left. I think we might be done in the preseason by the looks of it. Okay.
Yeah, Hartford was the last one.
Oh.
All right. Time to sort your roster out down to 23.
Well, let's.
McIver can start on the injured list.
Well, not if we trade him.
Yeah, that might screw up that trade, by the way. He's hurt.
Well, let's go to the next day. Rangers just said, no way. It's close to being all right. Okay. Can I trade the 4th round? No, I still can't trade that 4th rounder. That's so weird. I'm going to offer them 2 4th rounders instead now. Okay, monthly budget. We're going to turn up our team morale. And everything else is okay for the moment. You want me to build the roster out here is what you're telling me? Or do I wait till after the waiver draft?
Yeah, you might as well wait.
Okay, Bodger's coming in. Fogarty, I'm going to send down, obviously.
Marchment as well.
I thought you were going to be like, no, I don't know about it. Yeah, Marchment will. Well, hold on a second. Yeah, Marchment can go down. That leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 defensemen right now. Okay. So then we're sending down in a check. Goes down. And we need one more guy to go down. So Hmm.
One of the defensemen, I think.
Well, I mean, if we get a trade, then
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
saved.
Okay. Wait. Yeah.
Or we put him on.
Yeah. Just wait and see if that trade happens and McIver goes on the injured list too,
Yeah.
one way or another.
Yeah. All right. We do not have a response yet. So we have our protection list, which means we're going to start off by protecting. Do we want to protect Mario Lemieux?
Probably a good idea.
Okay, all right. We'll protect Mario Lemieux. And Ridley. And Raggett. And Kevin Stevens. And
And I
Courtnall.
think all the young guys are winding up waiver eligible now, so it's going to be tougher than previous seasons.
Well, we're protecting Norm McIver, Rochefort, Gary Suter. I want to protect Mark Howe. Yeah. Randy Burridge. We got 3 spots left. I feel we're pretty good right now. Loney, McSorley, and we're down to minor leaguers.
Probably.
We just signed in a check. Do we want to keep in a check?
Yeah, we're probably going to lose the lesser Stefan Richer that way, but I think we want the forward more.
Okay. And I think we're sitting pretty good.
Yeah, it was a little better than I expected.
And we'll go to the next day. And the Rangers still say no way to our trade.
I'll do the waiver draft and then go back to them.
Yeah, just looking here, we are looking like Mario Lemieux can lead us to Stanley Cup champions.
I hope, because we already did that.
Yeah. Scoring race is Lemieux again. So here's hoping. We'll come back. Maybe we'll have to get the third rounder, but that's okay if we go from a first to a third. Draft page. All right. Craig Billington's the number 1 guy available. That's Steve Thomas. Okay. Some notable names, and yeah. Oh, we could bring in
Tom.
Andrew McBain. McBain. All right. First pick is passed. Next pick is passed. New Jersey passes. Vancouver passes. Philly passes. Boston.
You may want to pick until human.
All right.
I don't think it's going to be too entertaining to see 20 passes.
Steve Thomas finally goes at pick 18. Goes to Buffalo, which, I mean, Craig Ludwig would not be a terrible ad for us.
I've got so many defensemen now as it is. He would probably wind up in the minors.
Yeah. Although I just kind of always want to have draft Jeff Bukaboom just because I like the name Jeff Bukaboom, but I think we just protect Richer then.
Yeah.
And Ludwig actually goes with the next pick. Washington takes him. After losing Steve Thomas to Buffalo, they take Ludwig back. That was payment. All right. Back to our trade offer. So let's hold off on the 91 pick and offer our third rounder this year. Actually, let's take the 4th rounder out. Okay. Wrong one. fifth rounder next year with a third rounder from this year. And that moves it to they'll probably accept this offer. Good news, Rochefort is healthy. Oh, Richer wants number 2, which is worn by Gordie Howe. Or, sorry, Gordie. Mark Howe.
Bring Gordie back.
All right, so Richer is going to get sent down. If I can find him. Right there. McIver is not hurt, but I feel like if we put him on injured list, it might screw up that trade offer. So I'm going to send Hoggood down for now.
Yeah, he's still exempt from waivers, so you pretty much have to.
And that gives us 23 of 23. So
yeah,
Rochefort can come back in, but he's at 80%. Okay. Wendell Clark is not in, so who's coming? Loney's coming out to put Wendell Clark in. Actually, Damphus goes in first. And then who's coming out for Clark? Or do we leave Clark out and just wait for the trade to go through?
No, play him.
I don't know who to take out, Jeff.
Loney's the captain. Cullen, maybe?
Erie's the captain.
Or Erie's the captain. Yeah, that's what I meant. Don't take Erie out because he's the captain.
I know.
I think it has to be Cullen.
Which, all right, we're going to go action, create lines. I really don't like Olofsson on our third pairing defense, but
I think it's what Pimenau.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Did I forget to what? Why are we missing a person? Oh, okay. Well, I forgot to put someone in. I forgot to put.
Yeah, you got.
No,
yeah, you didn't have to take Cullen out.
I guess not. My brain was off. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so we have Olofsson moving back to the pairing there.
I don't like Bob Area on the second line.
No.
Swap him and Clark.
I thought Klima would be a better one there.
Or move Klima and Clark one up each.
Yeah, Area down. Okay, I kind of like those lines. Damphus and Mario seem to have some good synergy when they were healthy playing.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, try it out. And Hextall is locked into one. Good.
I did, yes.
So what happened with the training programs? We didn't. Did we get news on those?
No, 6-2 win to start the year over Boston.
No, I guess. Well, worst case, Stevens didn't go down. Then at least you would have got a warning about that.
Damphus puts up 4 points. Lemieux gets 3 assists.
Picking up where they left off.
Yeah. All right. Off-season training update. Hextall.
Oh, Mario had a fight.
Okay. Oh, Kevin Stevens went down. Oh, sorry. Kevin Stevens and Klima both went. Oh, all 3 guys went down. Darn it.
Yeah.
-1.
Bad.
Well, Hextall went up in 1 and went down in 1 because I think his positioning went up in the summer.
Yeah, but we rushed those too much.
Well, we tried. Mario Lemieux had a fight. Yes, he fought Ken Linesman.
Linesman, who was about 5'10". So.
And then
look,
he fought him again. No, he didn't. Lemieux had 2 fights. Yeah, he fought him again. He fought him. So they got
was like 5'9", 5'10", and probably beat the hell out of Lemieux most times.
So he gets into a fight with him, gets out of the box, and the next shift they basically get back into another fight. Okay.
And then 8 seconds later, McSorley beats down poor Michel Mongeau.
Well, that's a big fighting game.
80s hockey.
And look. Again, linesman gets his third fight of the game, taking on the captain. Bob Erie. Bob Erie takes a 10-minute misconduct too on top of it, because apparently he got beat that bad. Wow. All right.
So what does Mario's stat line look like for that game?
Well, we don't need to look at his stat line. We can just look at his season stats now.
Yeah.
So he's 1 game played, 3 assists, 3 points, 10 penalty minutes, and it was a +1.
So on track for
240
240 points and 800 penalty minutes.
I hope he gets there.
Try to keep it up, Mario.
That would be entertaining. The Rangers have accepted our offer finally.
Okay, finally. So now you have to redo the lines, but
And Buffalo just puts in the up and Phil Housley. Okay, so let me go back to that trade here for a moment. So Wendell Clark, McIver, and Burridge. Burridge was not currently playing.
yeah.
So that's fine. Wendell Clark comes out, gets replaced with Loney.
Did you finish the trade?
No, I haven't, because I wanted to get this fixed first before I made any further adjustments.
Oh, you're gonna have to do them with Newman anyhow.
Well, I know, but Newman's the only one coming in that's going to change things.
Yeah.
So we get Teppo and their first round pick for Wendell Clark, Norm McIver, and Randy Burridge.
And a couple of throw-ins, yeah.
Yeah. Which it's sad to say goodbye to Randy Burridge and Norm McIver and Clark.
But hopefully the Rangers fall apart now and we get this draft year is coming into 90 draft was...
Okay, we actually grabbed Corey Millen, who's injured for 3 to 4 months, so he just got thrown on the injured list. And Teppo Newmanen is here.
All right, 90 is the Yager draft.
Oh, so a little more fuel in the fire. Okay, so we've had Teppo Newmanen, which I feel like we need to partner him up with Fredrik Olofsson. So I think McSorley comes out.
Yeah. Unless you want to play him on the wing.
Newmanen, can we assign him his correct jersey number? We can't. He's number 27. And then now
and I'd open a roster spot too.
Or actually, should we move Newmanen up to the first pairing?
Yeah.
I'm going to move Olsen up to the first pairing.
Yeah, make Newman and Olsen the first one. Just keep the ice times relatively even.
Oh, they're 23, 2017. I'll move it to 22, 2018. Okay. Although I didn't change the special teams. I'm going to lock everybody so that the special teams get redone. Although I'll need to change the ice times here in a minute.
Oh, did you check player roles? Forgot to do that.
I didn't make any major changes. No, I did not. All right. Ron Hextall is still best for goaltender.
We got 4 defensemen on two-way defensemen. Maybe one of them should have more of an offensive.
Olsen's 15 on two-way, so he's not getting moved. Rochefort is defensive, stay-at-home defenseman, 17. Yeah. Suter, he can go to a shutdown defenseman. He's 13 as a quarterback, but again, two-way still makes kind of the most amount of sense since he's doing both.
Yeah, keep going.
Bodger, again, could be shut down, but that just seems like a waste to not have some offensive skill.
Yeah, I think go back to Suter and put him on quarterback.
Okay. How? Actually, we should move
Maybe
how
make
to
that
mobile
mobile.
defenseman.
Yeah.
McSorley as an enforcer. Teppo Numminen is coming in as a two-way defenseman. He's 18, and that's kind of what he should be.
Yep.
Our first game was so good, I really don't want to change any of these guys' stats. Otherwise, looking pretty good as it is. Nothing really jumping out. Well, we could set Mario Lemieux to a goon.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, Mario Lemieux is set to a goon.
I don't think so.
You just said set him to a goon. He's set to goon. I'm going to put him on a game with goon. We'll just see what happens. One game. One game as a goon. These are all looking pretty good.
Watch him break a hand fighting or something and be gone for the season.
Scott Melvey's screener at 13. We could move him to a power forward or two-way forward.
Maybe power forward, I think.
That's punishing.
Or maybe even
No, power.
yeah, two-way. We don't have a lot of checking forward, so might make more sense to have him as two-way. Are we just going all out offense?
I'm fine with whatever. Recky's on speedy forward. I think that's fine, but he's got lots of everything, so we could move him to a two-way guy if you want.
No.
And that's everybody. All right, Mario. Okay, you know what? Okay, I'll change Mario Lemieux. He won't be a goon. He'll change to a, what's the other option? Not enforcer, agitator. He's actually slightly better as an agitator. All right. I set the numbers. What are you trying to tell me? I still have the numbers to be set. Oh, Corey Mellon. I forgot. I did set him. Because he's on the injured list. All right. Lemieux as an agitator versus the Devils. And it's a 3-0 win. So
Okay, he fixed him now.
Lemieux fights Doug Waite in the first period. Okay. All right. That looks like all, though. And Doug Bodger's assist streak has changed. So you don't like Goon Mario? What was he set as anyways before Mario? I don't remember. Was he just perimeter shooter?
Yeah.
Okay. Feel like we should have him on sniper, but Paul Coffey sorry, Breeze. Yeah, we tried trading for Coffey last year and we just couldn't make it work, which is why we were looking for somebody else. Paul Coffey would be the ideal one, but all right. Game versus Winnipeg, who were the formerly Stanley Cup champions, and 6-4 win over them. Russ Courtnall, 4 points. Teppo Newman's got 3 assists already.
How are the guys we traded to the Rangers doing?
Oh, they've only gone 3 games. Let's get a few more before we go look. And Buffalo and Washington make a trade. Versus Montreal. And 5-2 victory over Montreal. Adam Oates, 2 assists. Klima with 3 points. Mario Lemieux finally gets his first goal of the year. Would you be okay if I changed him to sniper instead of perimeter
Go ahead.
shooter? I feel like that might help unlock him a little more. Maybe I'm wrong. We didn't look at overall tactics, but I mean, we won last year, so there's only so much you can do. Give Riggett his first game versus the Rangers. And 4-2 victory. And Lemieux gets an assist. All right, so taking a quick look here. The Rangers, Wendell Clark had 1 assist and was a -2 in that game. He has 4 points and 4 assists in 4 games and is a -5 with the Rangers.
And what about McIver's still out?
No, he played. He was -1 with a -45 defensive game rating. Only played 11 minutes. He's had 2 assists and is a -3, playing 13 minutes, 14 seconds. Not great. And Burridge, also -1, playing just 10 minutes of time. Has 1 goal. And is a -1 playing, 10 minutes. An 8. So far, I think we're doing okay on that.
How's Muskegon doing?
In the IHL, Muskegon is 5-2-0.
Yeah, a little off last year's pace.
Their goaltender
didn't lead them to everything. Yeah.
Game versus Tirana, who hasn't won a game all year, and we continue that. And Kevin Stevens gets injured. 6 weeks with a broken collarbone. Oof. So we actually currently don't have an extra forward. So, Inachek, I guess, is coming up.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Johan Gaopolov has 8 points in 7 games. Inachek has 7 points in 7 games.
And Garpenlaw's younger. And probably waiver exempt, so maybe call him up.
Well, it's 6 weeks. He's gone for a while. But, okay. We will call him up. And he will come in. To the injured list. All right, I'm wondering if Recky's not meshing with that first line as much as we wanted.
How many points does he have?
Well,
he had 110 points last year. 109.
I know that first line isn't producing though, which is
6-3. Give him a couple more games.
Damphousse just got a hat trick. Newman got 3 assists, and Lemieux got 3 assists.
So the first line seems to be producing okay now.
And yet, actually, he didn't get a single point out of that.
Is he on the power play?
0 goals, 0 assists.
Why do you only play 13 minutes?
That's a great question. Did he get injured? No, doesn't say he did. Probably not playing power play time. No, he's on the number 1 power play.
It's weird. Why would he only get 13 minutes? Did he take penalties or something? Or?
Probably. He must have. No. Nope.
So I'd keep an eye on that.
Well, he played almost 10 minutes of even strength.
I did get 3 minutes of power play time.
12 minutes of even strength.
And Mario played 14.
Double shifted the movement.
Not sure.
All right. Well, we won, so I'm not going to complain too much, but 8-3 victory over Buffalo. Lemieux's starting to go now. 1 goal, 2 assists. Demfus, 1 goal, 1 assist. Klima, 3 goals and 1 assist for first. But, okay, Ricky finally gets a couple goals there, so. Lemieux's only got 2 goals on the year.
Ricky actually has 8 goals now.
Oh, no. Demfus
he broke Demfus again.
Out 5 weeks. Torn abdominal muscle. Good thing we have all those guys. We traded everyone away.
And still got plenty of depth.
Well, I mean, okay, hear me out. We put Mark Howe on the first line.
If you want. But swap McSorley in for him first, and then... And you're going to have to call up Inishek or a defenseman.
Replace and put McSorley in. Demfus gets replaced with Mark Howe. Demfus goes to the injured list.
Only this time, go to Howe.
Yep.
Change his position to left wing, right click. No.
Yeah, no. I thought you were going to tell me to do something else. Left wing, okay.
And now you should get the left wing rolls.
2-way forward is 14, so I guess that's what we're going to set him to.
Yep.
All right, Mark Howe back on forward for the first time. Well, I guess he played a little bit last year, but...
First time since last season, yeah.
So we're going to call Hoggood back up.
Who conveniently can also play forward in D.
And...
I think you can leave it at
Jan as well, if we want.
No, just been in check, I think.
Gilma's got 10 points in 9 games. All right.
Good start.
Okay, just to note here before we go any further. Currently, Mark Howe has 5 points in 8 games.
Okay.
Let's see what he does. All right. Let's see what Mark Howe does on line 1 with Mario Lemieux. And it's a 4-2 win. Ricky scores a game-winning goal. Mark Howe gets an assist. Not a bad way to start. Put Reagan in net for a game versus Detroit. Out and 7-2 victory over Detroit. Mark Howe scores a power play goal to kick it off. All right. Teppo Numminen is putting up the points.
And Garpenlov gets his first.
Oh. All right. And Bob Erie just gets injured. Torn thigh muscle, gone 3 to 4 months.
No, we don't want to delay that.
No, yeah. Wow. Okay, so our captain is gone, which I guess means Inachek is immediately coming into the lineup.
Yeah.
And our injury list grows. Okay, just taking a quick peek at the free agent center. Wayne Babbage is available. Tim
Yeah, just leave it
Berglund.
for now.
Well, we don't want to disrupt all of our young guys.
I mean, you can sign Kelly Chase and put him on Muskegon.
All right. You just want some more goons?
Exactly.
Oh.
That's
Dean
good.
Goon, yeah. All right, so Kelly Chase has come. We're going to send him down to Muskegon. All right. And, okay, look at that. Jim Johnson is now hurt for 4 months in Muskegon.
Well, how many defensemen are they down to?
3 4 months. Okay, well,
I mean, they'll sign their own. You don't have to worry too much about them, but
that was their number 2 defenseman.
yeah.
Well, number 3, I guess, technically.
Now they got lots.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see what. Yeah, we actually have decent defensemen with them. All right, both of our goalies are heating up, so that's nice. Simming out and 3-0 loss to Montreal. Patrick Waugh stands on his head. We hold them to 18 shots, but we cannot win. Our first loss in 11 games.
10 in a row to start the year isn't too bad.
No, not at all. Did we lose a scout at the beginning of the year? Did we know that?
No, I re-signed all the guys at the end of the season.
Oh, Lou Lamoriello is now our head scout.
He's always been.
Oh, I didn't think he was. Okay, my apologies. All right, game versus LA here, and it's a 3-1 win. Just barely outshoot them, but Mark Howe gets another assist. And actually, Mark Recchi gets his first assist of the year.
Okay, well, he had plenty of goals.
Yeah, he's going for the Cy Young Award, apparently. And first month in, we have some guys going up, which is nice. So Stu Barnes has 6 points in 15 games. Dallas Drake is up to 2 stars. Nice. 11 points in 15 games. So Dallas Drake wants a call up.
Yeah, well,
Marty
the injuries
Gillen
keep coming.
has 14 points in 15 games. Nice. Brian Marchman has 4 assists in 9 games and 31 penalty minutes. Bodger continues to go up. That's a nice surprise. Mark Howe loses his ability to fight a little bit. That's too bad. But overall, I think we're looking pretty good, Jeff.
Yep.
We're going to just crank up our team morale a little more, and we'll actually increase our game promotions slightly. Okay, how many points do you think Gretzky has to start the year through 13 games?
Oh, probably about 40.
He has 35.
I'm not sure why we can't get Lemieux going like that.
Not sure either. This will be our last game right here versus the Islanders, who we beat up all year, but then almost lost to in the playoffs. And this year, we start with beating them up again, 7-1 victory. Mark Howe with 3 assists. Number 3 star. Very nice. Inachek gets his first goal. Loney scores shorthanded. Mario gets 2 in a row. All right, maybe that's the beginning of something. All right, with that, we start the year at 12-1-0. And Jeff, I think this is probably a good spot for us to stop as any other ones.
Yep, I see the Canucks are not in last place.
First time for everything. So with that,
oh, look at the Bruins. Look at the Bruins.
0-12-1. Yeah, that's not very good.
What happened to them?
Calgary is not much better. Neither's Detroit. Or the Leafs.
Oh, the Bruins got old and did not replace anybody, really.
Yeah. All right. So with that, thank you very much for tuning into another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/franchise hockey manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP developments as well, with stream archives going live Saturdays at about 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for European viewers. Of course, you can reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/franchise hockey manager. You can also find us on other social media platforms like Bluesky as @franchise hockey, or we're on Instagram or Threads as Franchise Hockey Manager or Franchise Hockey, one of those two. You can find us just about anywhere. And of course, you can come on our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, and we come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, the recently announced and coming soon Out of the Park Baseball 27 Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Jeff, did I miss anything?
No, I don't think so. Obviously, trade deadline coming up, so we will have an update coming out after that, sometime after that. Working on the database now, so we'll get that to you as reasonably quickly as we can. Obviously, when we get some bug fixes and whatnot in there as well. But looking good on that. And no, I think that about covers it. Back a week from now, where I try to avoid getting anybody else injured.
All right, then. With that, thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.